This week is going by so fast. Coach Keva here, coming in live from Maryland, guys, right here in Laurel, Maryland. Coming on real quick just to invite you to a community event and just really to share with you how we serve the community, right? So Premier Home Care Residential Service Agency was launched in honor of my grandmother who passed away last October of 25. I was one of her caregivers, and I helped her with her appointment scheduling. I helped her with her medical equipment, right, get it delivered. Helped her with her dialysis coordination. Helped her with light housekeeping, meal preparation, like all those things. And so now, as a result of seeing the gap of the need for home care for seniors and individuals with disabilities and senior placement services, we have launched our own agency in honor of Nana. I am so pumped up and fired up just to share with you how we do that, right? Because when I was looking for my Nana, it's like, I didn't even know what I was doing, right? But we want to be a resource to the community, right? So we are here licensed in Maryland, but some of the same strategies you can use anywhere, right? So we provide services to the community, whether you are a senior, we are licensed for children too, but right now we're accepting clients 18 and over, right? So serving the community with individuals with disabilities, serving for seniors, serving for individuals who had surgery and need support. That means light housekeeping. That means meal preparation, coordinating transportation to your appointments. It could mean all the things above, right? Meal prep. If I haven't already said that, I'm like forgetting because I'm walking. But my whole point is that we're here to support you, right? Advocate for individuals who cannot speak up for themselves. Like my mother, she was in ICU last year this month, speaking up for her after surgery that had some complications. She was on life support. Like this is real. And so I want to be able to be a resource to share with you how we serve. We even can come out to hospitals, to rehabs, to assisted living facilities to serve your loved one. You do not need a doctor's order. All you need to do is make a decision. If you want your loved one to get the support so they'll be able to stay at home and age at home. My grandma was very clear, Keva, I do not want to go to rehab. Now she did go for a short while, but I brought her home back with me. And she said, Keva, thank you so much. I made sure that she had her medical bed, she had her oxygen tank, she had her portable commode, and I even discovered that the state of Maryland will allow you to get free equipment, right? Durable equipment, but you have to put in the application. Right? How do I know? Because I did the research, right? No one was telling me what to do. So I want to be different. I want to be able to be a resource and for you to make a decision if you need that support and if you want to, partner with us, make a decision. Last thing I want to say that we also now provide a new service for the community as well, finding seniors placement for living, right? That could be assisted living facilities, that could be memory care, that could be a small facility, it could be a large facility. It's whatever your needs are. I just remember I was on Google, looking, searching, but I didn't know that we could provide these services to other families. So I had to fire a couple of agencies, I'm not even gonna lie, because they weren't doing their job. It took my grandma to places that were not even on the care plan, fast food, like what? No. So we're being different. We're being top tier customer service, right? Following the care plan, doing what needs to be done. But anyways, guys, if you're still following me on this call, live or whatever it's called, we are having an event right here in Maryland on July 19th, which is a Sunday at 12 noon, right here on Main Street, 344 Main Street, by the post office, guys, talking about fall prevention tips, how you can keep your loved one safe at home. Because my grandmother used the cane, she used the walker, and we had to make sure that, we moved the rug if that was in her walkway because we didn't want her to fall. And then she would get injured, right? So it's those types of things that we don't think about that are so important for our loved one. For example, my grandmother, as she got older and her health declined, she wanted to be more mobile, right? So we installed a chairlift to go up and down. That is what I'm talking about, being a resource. Some people don't even think about that, but we knew that we needed to get her up and down those steps. And she used to be so like nervous to get, I'm like, Nana, just close your eyes and put your seatbelt on. So, you know, we partnered with the company, signed up with them, got it installed quickly. Now, we did have some complications with it, but they came out and fixed it. But the whole point of the matter is we have to do the work, guys. Like, we have to make sure our loved one is well taken care of and that they're comfortable. I believe my grandmother lived longer because she was with her family, her granddaughter, her great grandkids, her family, her sisters, her children. Like, I just believe that, her nephews. I just believe that. And she would always tell me, Keva, thank you so much for everything you do. Thank you for taking me out to lunch and taking me out to the movies. Because people can be so busy, but I was never too busy for my Nana. And she knew that. And I feel so good knowing that I made an impact to her life, and she was so grateful. So we wanted to make sure that we reach the community and share with you how I was able to help my grandmother impact her life, and how now our agency is now going to do the same for other people. So we are based here in Maryland. We serve Anne Arundel County, Prince George's some parts, Howard County, some parts of Montgomery, but we are licensed in Maryland, guys. So if you're looking, or if you know someone looking, refer, like, share, whatever you want to call it, because, you know, sharing is caring. And so I know I keep saying it, but when I was looking, I didn't know what was the possibilities. So my mom was in ICU in the hospital in DC. I was traveling to go see her all the time. Good morning. You too, thanks. I was seeing her in ICU, speaking up for her, making sure that the doctors were doing what they said they were going to do, right? Checking on the nurses. Not saying they don't do what they're supposed to do, but we as the family member, we have to make sure they're being checked on. If you can't get there, no problem. This is how our agency can serve. We can go there and check on your loved one, report back to you and let you know if they're eating, if they're getting their medication, right? Are they getting out of bed? That was a big one. They were not getting my grandmother out of the bed. And I met with them over and over, the social worker. Please, doctor, get my grandmother out of the bed. Oh, okay, we're gonna do it. Came back, not out of the bed. That's what I'm talking about. So our agency will definitely support, follow up with the families to make sure that the doctors and facilities, are doing what they're supposed to do, because getting her out of bed when she didn't get out of bed really took her strength. And so that's why I'm so passionate about this, because my grandmother, you know, she was very, very frail, very fragile, as the doctor said, on dialysis, right? Very weak after the treatments. So, you know, when I saw her feel better and she wanted to go out for dinner or lunch, I was like, okay, Nana, feeling a little good today. So every day was different. So anyways, I just want to come on, share my experience and share with you how we serve the community and how we're so pumped up just to make a difference in the community. Because what you don't know, like, you can't, like, wait, when you know, you can no longer know. I think Eric Thomas says that. When you know, you can no longer say you don't know. So it's going to be right here at Rise Up Nutrition, right here on Main Street. We're actually walking right now. So after the event, fall prevention, we learn tips and strategies, you get checklists, and then we'll take a quick walk around the community. All ages are welcome. So beat me here July 19th at 12 noon. I'm trying to figure out how to do this.